It's built to handle nearly any task, including logistics, patrolling, reconnaissance, photography, and more. The O3 version can carry up to 100 kilograms, features a brushless motor, and operates in temperatures ranging from 60 to -20 degrees Celsius. While it's not the fastest, reaching a top speed of 5 kilometers per hour, it makes up for it with 20 centimeters of ground clearance and the ability to climb stairs and slopes up to 30 degrees. Plus, it has a low center of gravity and a sturdy suspension system, much like a tank. Some footprints looked strange and out of place, maybe left by Bigfoot or the person wearing these one-of-a-kind shoes. A designer from Germany mixed 3D printing with stories about cryptids, creatures from modern myths, to create this unique footwear. The shoes are made mainly from TPE polymer, the same material used for phone cases and the soft grips on toothbrush handles. One great feature of these shoes is their thin but tough parts. Even at just about 1 millimeter thick, they can handle harsh weather like intense sun and rain. To make these shoes, the designer used the CCH S2 SLS printer, the very same printer Daimler uses to produce spare parts. Up next is an impressive robotic dog showcase from China. In one performance, developers brought together as many as 200 of these robots, making it possibly the largest synchronized group of four-legged robots ever assembled. The Chinese military is among those interested, as a small, agile robotic dog equipped with a mounted firearm is perfect for urban combat. During joint exercises between China and Cambodia, some models were even fitted with flamethrowers. These robots also show great potential for rescue missions, and they could easily serve as delivery helpers or entertain crowds with their coordinated dance routines at stadiums. It's hard to believe, but this massive machine is actually an exoskeleton. No surprise it earned a spot in the Guinness World Records as the largest exoskeleton on the planet. Called the PX1 prosthesis, it weighs 4 tons, delivers 200 horsepower, and boosts the wearer's strength by 50 times. Even with its huge size, the exoskeleton runs on electricity and can work for up to 1 hour on a single charge. Surprisingly, it's not too hard to operate. Its top speed is only 6 kilometers per hour, and training takes just 20 to 30 hours, about the same amount of time it takes most people to learn snowboarding or surfing. Meet Tassa, the world's first waterproof, multi-jointed, myoelectric prosthetic limb. With Tassa, users can handle everyday tasks like washing dishes or watering the garden without worry, as it can be submerged in water up to 1 meter deep. It holds an IP67 rating, meaning it's also dustproof. Its flexible design supports a variety of daily activities, from gardening and walking the dog to dressing, driving a car, or even riding a motorcycle. Tassa comes with 23 built-in grip patterns and lets users rest their knuckles on surfaces for comfort. A standard battery keeps it running all day, and with proper care, it's built to last around 5 years. The main development work for Tassa is happening in New Zealand. Japan is expecting a possible labor shortage of more than 11 million workers by 2040. To tackle this challenge early, they're rolling out railroad robots that could cut the workforce by up to 30%. The remaining employees will control these robots remotely using VR glasses, operating from special cabins with tasks shown directly on their supervisors' computers. These robots will handle a variety of jobs like fixing traffic lights, swapping out signs, and managing wires. Starting at $16,000, get ready to meet HrienX, the world's first mobile robot designed to lay bricks outdoors. It keeps getting faster. Before the pandemic, HrienX could lay 85 bricks per hour. After software updates, that number jumped to 200, and by last year, it reached 500 bricks per hour. At this speed, building the walls both inside and outside of a typical one-story house can be done in just 1 day. Instead of using cement, the robot applies a special construction adhesive. HrienX can easily build walls up to 3 stories tall, guided not by guesswork but by a precise CAD model of the house. This is the future of construction. These US-made XP4 drones are built to carry loads of up to 7 kilograms and cruise at 111 kilometers per hour, and that's not even their top speed. Their foldable wings let them take off and land vertically with ease. One prototype is already being tested by the US Navy, and the design can be scaled up to carry 5 passengers, giving it an edge over the competition. The future of transportation is a hot topic for engineers and designers everywhere. Italian specialists at Next Modular Vehicles have their own vision electric pods designed with modularity in mind. These pods can link together to form a kind of bus. Each pod can reach speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour and travel 300 kilometers on a full charge. Compared to traditional public transit, this system cuts CO2 emissions per passenger by 60%. Plus, the pods sport a distinctive design that's sure to catch the eye of tourists. For fans of steampunk gear, here's some exciting news. Romania has developed a steam-powered rocket, not a joke, but a real project using steam instead of fuel for one stage of the rocket. This steam-powered phase is designed to push the rocket up to about 8 kilometers high, after which the rocket will continue its journey using traditional methods. The launch will need to start from a half-submerged position, but test rockets have already successfully reached the stratosphere. In other surprising news from the United Nations, the top 100 energy companies are selling off fossil fuel assets at a rate of $15 billion annually. The money freed up by this shift can be invested in green projects, like the Scottish Nova initiative. Why would anyone design a robotic sixth finger? A research team from France and Japan has an answer. Their goal is to explore its potential in prosthetic development, focusing on how the brain reacts to this extra digit. They're studying whether test subjects start to feel the robotic finger as part of their own body, and which areas of the brain are involved in that process. In the future, this work could pave the way for artificial body parts that can be worn as easily as clothing. And who knows, maybe one day, along with their powerful laptops, some IT specialists will want an extra pair of fingers too. Generating electricity from waves is a simple idea. Changes in pressure on a membrane create air movement that spins a turbine. The results speak for themselves during tests in Portugal. A 40 converter setup produced 60 megawatts of power. It seems the authorities agree, as the team was invited to join the Europe Wave program, which focuses on wave energy, and received funding from the European Regional Development Fund. So what can we do with all this energy? Meanwhile, drones from Tevel Robotics are taking to the skies to harvest crops. They usually operate in groups of 6 to 8, all connected to a mobile platform that charges them and collects the picked fruit in baskets. As they harvest apples, pears, peaches, and other fruits, the drones check each one for size, ripeness, and any signs of disease. This information helps the drones sort the fruit and gives farmers valuable insights into the health of their fields. For those who doubt the system's reliability, Tevel Robotics offers rental plans and points out that investing in their technology can start paying off in as little as 3 weeks. Introducing the Voxen VX2. The most advanced 3D display available today. Priced at $6,800, it can project objects up to 256 millimeters wide, using voxels, basically 3D pixels. The Voxen VX2 offers an impressive 8 million voxel resolution and refreshes at 30 volumes per second. While it's currently aimed more at large companies than individual users, it's already compatible with Windows, includes a Unity IDE plugin, and supports popular formats like STL. Soon, we might see the Voxen VX2 in homes and offices worldwide, enhancing gaming, presentations, and virtual meetings. Priced at $500,000, Chinese startup Engine AI is quickly catching up to Tesla. While Elon Musk's company is still fine-tuning its Optimus robots, with the earliest sales predicted around 2026, Engine AI has different plans. This Chinese startup aims to build and sell over 1,000 units of their humanoid robot, CO1, by 2025. CO1 moves almost like a human, reaching speeds of about 2 meters per second, and runs on electricity. A full charge lasts 2 hours, and there's a quick battery swap option for added convenience. The robot is powered by processors from NVIDIA and Intel, and uses AI prompts for better performance. Are you ready for a big change in the humanoid robot market? Autonomous river delivery robots are built to make the last step of delivery easier. Simply put, they take care of getting packages from the seller directly to the buyer's doorstep. Thanks to their special wheel design, they can roll right up to the door. Moving at speeds up to 14 kilometers per hour, they finish deliveries twice as fast as human couriers on foot. These river robots don't get stuck on stairs or curbs and can easily handle bike lanes. Their AI is supported by 24/7 remote human monitoring. If anything goes wrong, a person can quickly shut the robot down. Each robot can carry up to 30 kilograms, making them perfect for grocery deliveries as well. Up next is something perfect for anyone. Still a kid at heart, a $2,900 robot. Sure, for $1,600 more, you could get a Wuling electric car, but it won't moonwalk, jump, or be steered with a joystick like this one can. And when you're done having fun, you can put it to work. It can haul up to 80 kilograms of cargo, with each charge lasting 3 to 4 hours. Guinness World Records recognizes Korobo as the first robot to travel to the International Space Station and the first robot to communicate with humans from 414 kilometers above Earth's surface. When sending Korobo to space, experts wanted to see if a robot could provide emotional support during missions. After all, if we ever travel to Mars, having someone to talk to would be a big help. Later, a mini version of Korobo was made available to the public, designed especially for drivers. When linked to a car system, the robot even congratulates the driver after a long trip. Combining the best features of a semi-trailer and a mobile home, this vehicle has a patented system that retracts the wheels once you arrive, turning the high bridge into a giant shipping container. This one-of-a-kind design has grabbed a lot of attention and even made an impact at the Dakar Rally. The final size varies by model, for example. The Touchdown 38 offers 52 square meters of floor space, while the Touchdown 53 expands to 83.3 square meters with a walkable roof. The interior layout can be tailored to the buyer's needs, whether it's an office, living space, or showroom. Production takes about 16 weeks, and for pricing, you'll need to reach out directly to the manufacturer. Engineers at MIT have built a robot that's surprisingly good at the game. It can pull out blocks, plan its moves by predicting the best options, and uses not just camera vision but also a sense of touch. Its training relies on data clustering, letting it improve with relatively few tries. Right now it plays about as well as the average human. And this tech isn't just for entertainment, it could also be put to work in electronics assembly lines or recycling facilities. These gloves are offered to corporate clients and use compressed air technology along with hundreds of tiny micro-actuators to make virtual objects feel real, matching their size and texture. They work with software like Unreal Engine and Unity and can be customized if you know C++. Available in 4 universal sizes, the glove's power supply is portable enough to fit in a backpack. They cost $5,500 with an extra subscription fee. The Unit G1 robot is also a jumping pro. It made history as the first robot to pull off a side flip from a standstill. Until now, no robot had managed this stunt. But Unit G1 not only nailed it, it did so without any damage during both filming and practice. Walking and running come naturally to Unit G1 too. With its agile hands, it can crack nuts, hold a frying pan, and even open soda bottles. Maybe someday Unit G1 will become the household robot assistant we've all been hoping for. Only time will tell. For now, it's impressive that this advanced technology comes with a fairly reasonable starting price. While we're still in China, let's check out UDEX, a leader in flexible sensor technology worldwide. Their work is especially important with so many VR projects happening now. One of their top innovations is the UDAP VR gloves. These gloves are incredibly advanced, letting users step into the future of virtual reality today. When it comes to comfort, these gloves use breathable, washable fabric and weigh just 45 grams. UDEX has also designed a smart tracking system that senses fabric tension at 42 different points, capturing hand movements with amazing precision, even detecting bends as small as 0.01 degrees. To make the experience even better, the gloves include a tiny vibration system for feedback. Users can also attach sticks to the gloves, which is great for activities like archery or controlling a dancing avatar's hands. With all these features, it's no surprise UDEX found big success, raising over in just one Kickstarter campaign. The team at Kia Aerospace has set some bold goals with their latest innovation, introducing the Kia Atmos Mark, one New Zealand's first solar-powered stratospheric drone. With a wingspan of 12.5 meters and weighing 40 kilograms, this UAV can even launch from the roof of a car. Right now, it can fly for 16 hours, but future models aim to stay airborne for several months. Remarkably, it can reach altitudes up to 15 kilometers, higher than commercial airplanes. The Kia Atmos Mark I is built for aerial photography, offering a more affordable option than hiring a pilot and more convenience than traditional methods. The first commercial space station is set to launch in 2025. Travelers will reach this orbital destination aboard SpaceX Crew Dragon ships. At first, Haven 1 will be small, offering a livable space of 45 cubic meters and room for 4 crew members. Even with its compact size, it will include a science lab, a recreation area, a gym, and other comforts. The interior will feature wood accents, and its modular design means more sections can be added later. Communication will be handled by SpaceX, giving the station access to Starlink internet. The creators of SuperJammer have every reason to celebrate. Their invention recently set a Guinness World Record on March 3, 2025. So, what exactly is SuperJammer? It's the most powerful robotic arm without hydraulics in the world. It can lift up to 2,930 kilograms to a height of around 5 meters. That's some serious strength. Think about the effort that went into designing its belt and pulley system. Plus, the robotic arm is fully electric, using 90% less energy than some fossil fuel-powered alternatives. The developers also shared that SuperJammer can be upgraded with AI technology and integrated into fully autonomous machines. A new leap in fashion tech. Imagine a dress that uses neurotechnology to change color, based on your brainwaves. The data is sent through one of the world's first brain-computer interfaces, featuring 1,024 channels. They call it the pangolin dress, likely because its layered design resembles scales. The concept is simple. The more active your brain waves, the brighter the dress glows. Interestingly, the scales are 3D printed, hinting that in the near future, engineers might be working backstage at fashion shows right alongside designers. H1 V3.0 claims to be the fastest full-sized Android robot worldwide, moving at a speed of 3.3 meters per second, almost 12 kilometers per hour. But H1 V3.0 isn't just fast on flat ground. It can climb stairs, dance, and even jump. Plus, it can carry loads up to 30 kilograms. Sounds like the perfect delivery helper, right? $110,000, that's the cost of a robot from Google DeepMind that's learned to play table tennis at a solid amateur level. It's already beaten every beginner it's faced and even wins 55% of matches against intermediate players, though advanced opponents still give it trouble. There's plenty of room for improvement, and with more training through simulations and real matches, its skills are expected to grow. Right now, its biggest weaknesses are reacting to fast shots and handling plays on its left side. Still, players who faced it say it's a blast to compete against, and the tech behind DeepMind could someday help robots handle unpredictable human behavior. Pontoons might not sound like a revolutionary invention, but they've played a key role in remarkable projects like raising the famous Vasa ship. This reliable method often forms the foundation for unique engineering feats. On the screen, you can see several ways pontoons are used. In one example, they help reduce a tugboat's draft, while in others, specialists use them for shiplifting. In fact, a set of 19 pontoons can lift up to 600 tons in salt water. The international scientific community celebrated at the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, better known to the public as ITER. They completed the construction of the largest and most powerful pulsed magnetic system on the planet, capable of containing plasma and heating it to 10 times the temperature of the sun. This brings us one step closer to commercial thermonuclear energy. The Beanford saw comes equipped with a powerful car engine and has already proven itself in lumberjack competitions. This tool is quite heavy and was specifically designed to handle massive trees and cut through thick logs. Just like the previous model, it requires at least 2 people to operate safely. Residents of Texas and North Carolina are in for something special now. Their food can be delivered right to their doorstep in just 5 minutes thanks to FlyTX drones. This is the first time a delivery service like this has been designed specifically for suburban neighborhoods. Each round trip covers about 8 kilometers, and the drones can fly at speeds of up to 51 kilometers per hour, keeping your coffee hot and your ice cream perfectly frozen. No pilots are needed, but a team of operators still keeps a close watch on every flight for safety. At the moment, the maximum order weight is 2.5 kilograms. And it's not just about meals, you can also get essentials like toilet paper and more. Imagine a future where, well, let's just hope it's not Skynet. Yes, we're talking about hoisting sails, those towering structures resembling giant pillars. Singaporean shipping giant Burger Bulk, one of the world's top dry cargo fleet owners, has already fitted these sails on several of its vessels. Let's dive into what makes these unusual sails effective and why they're useful, even on ships with a deadweight exceeding 210,000 tons. Here's how they operate. The sails rotate with the help of the ship's engine. When the wind strikes them, it creates a pressure difference that generates thrust. This thrust can make a huge impact. 4 sails can save a typical tanker up to 1,500 tons of fuel annually in favorable weather. What's remarkable is that the output power can exceed the input power by as much as 10 times. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.